Alright, hello everyone. So a while back I made a video about Anchor Bay DVD movies from 2000s, and this time I decided to focus on a different studio, which is Lionsgate. Now, over the years, Lionsgate became a pretty mainstream studio, just releasing all kinds of movies. But when they started, they definitely focused a lot on horror movies. And they weren't even making their own stuff. Like Anchor Bay, they were releasing indie stuff, and then gradually they shifted to more big budget movies. But let's begin with May. This is from 2002. Now this movie gets talked about a lot. It's kind of a psychological disturbing movie, and yeah, I really enjoyed this one. Even though I'm not a big fan of psychological stuff, this one was actually really cool. Angela Bassett, she's a great actress. Just very uncomfortable. Like, this is a true horror film, right? Just how disturbing and creepy the whole vibe and story is. So yeah, this one is pretty good. More kind of mainstream, I guess, less psychological, more just a gore fest, Cabin Fever. Now, this one, okay, well, don't expect this one to be torture porn. No. This is just a horror comedy. It's pretty ridiculous with this character. See, I'm a big fan of this one. And it's from Eli Roth, who went on to do Thanksgiving and Hostel, which I actually still haven't seen. But yeah, Cabin Fever, his first movie. This one is really fun. I know people hate it because of how ridiculous it gets, but I don't know. I think it's good enough. The gore is pretty good. There's some really cool body horror. Look at Peter Jackson approves, which they actually released Dead Alive. Lionsgate released that one as well. And I actually have seen the remake. The remake is terrible because it's basically the same movie. I haven't seen the sequels. I heard mixed things about them. Okay, now this one is pretty famous. House of Thousand Corpses. Kind of controversial as well. Like, people either love or hate, well, anything Rob Zombie. I'm more into, well, okay, here's what I think. Each movie of Rob Zombie gets better for me, including this one. Like, really, every time I watch this one, it gets better. Because first time I watched it, I like the first 10 minutes of it, and then I like the first 20 minutes, and then first half hour. So every time I like a little bit more of it. But this DVD is really cool how it unfolds, and it's actually pretty famous. The menus, they were directed by Rob himself, and they're a bunch of characters like Spaulding and Otis. So cracking jokes, doing some crazy stuff. Yeah, the DVD menu is awesome. The Blu-ray misses it, so I'm definitely keeping this one. And it looks great. Like, people say, yeah, for a DVD, it's actually a pretty good transfer. But yeah, Thousand Corpses, I like. That's fun. Now we have a remake, actually, not original movie, 2001 Maniacs. Now, I have seen the original. It's actually pretty good. I enjoy it. I think the remake is better just how more just bad shit insane it is. The first one is already a comedy, and this one just takes it to the next level with just how ridiculous it is. I mean, obviously Robert Englund is here, and he's awesome. Eli Roth actually, I think he produced this one, and he has a cameo as well. So this one is really fun. It's pretty stupid, but don't go expecting anything serious. Just have fun with this one. Now the ending, some people hate the ending. The original also has a twist ending. I won't spoil it, but the original does it better, I think. Yeah, in the remake, it's kind of bad the way they done it. I mean, I get what they were going for with the engine, but yeah. Okay, next we have a sequel to Corpses, The Devil's Rejects, also from Rob Zombie. This one, people seem to like the most of his work. Even people who hate Rob Zombie, they might say, well, this one was okay. They might accept this one. And this one also gets better for me on rewatches. Quickly than Corpses. Corpses took me 5 watches to like it. Rejects, now I watched it 3 times. Now I love it. The atmosphere is just great. It's way more serious than Corpses. So if you don't like that nonsense in Corpses, you will probably enjoy this one. And again, it's still like, for me, it's not really brutal, but there are like certain scenes, especially this is director's cut, so there are certain moments which definitely get pretty tense. But it's a fun movie. I enjoy it. Like, the characters are just so, like, by second movie, like, I just definitely grew to like the characters, and it's interesting to follow them. I mean, this one has like lots of characters, as you can see, but yeah, this is a definitely great sequel. I still haven't watched the third one, 3 from Hell. I mean, knowing the engine of this one, I just don't see a point of doing a sequel, but whatever. Okay, next up, The Descent. This is from is it Neil Marshall? Is that his name? Yeah. Who did Dog Soldiers? And this movie, I think most people do enjoy this one, but some do complain that the characters are pretty unlikable. And to be fair, they're not the best characters, I'll say. But actually, the only character I do like is the one that's supposed to be the bad one, Juno. I actually like Juno. I think she's actually cool, even though she's supposed to be the villain. But whatever. I mean, but this movie is actually really effective with the scares. Obviously, the cave setting is just terrifying, and like people say, it's already scary without the monsters. When the monsters shows up, it even gets better. Yeah, I agree. It's definitely a fun watch. So this is the director's cut. I don't think this has a theatrical cut, but yeah, the engine is different in this one. I definitely prefer director's cut engine. They did do a sequel though based on the theatrical engine, and the sequel is, I mean, it's watchable, but it's kind of pointless. Like, it's just the same thing all over again, so you can avoid that one. But First Descent, yeah, I enjoy it. I mean, not the best characters, but it's still pretty effective. It's just the story and the setting. The last one I have for you is probably the most obscure from this, Night of the Living Dead 3D. Okay, so this has Sid Haig from Corpses and Rejects. And, okay, actually starts out pretty decent. I mean, like, I have seen the Tom Savini remake, and that remake is awesome. It's my favorite remake. This version starts out okay, like, okay, it is different. They're not doing the same thing. But then it just gets so boring, and then it's so dumb. The engine is, yeah. This one gets pretty bad, like in the second half. I can't really justify its existence, but it is in 3D, which it's not even that good. So even the 3D part doesn't work, but yeah. I think I have seen the second one they did, Reanimation or 3D Reanimation with Jeffrey Combs. That one was actually decent, from what I remember. I think it was better than this one. And it might be, no, actually, I don't think that one was Lionsgate. That was probably a different studio. Okay, but that's the end of this video. See you again next time.